Thank our sponsors, starting with Ace Hardware. They can be reached at 721-2500. They're located at Gray's Crossing there in Tennessee Ridge. That's on Highway 49. That's Ace Hardware. You can reach them at 721-2500. Ace Hardware, your friendly hardware place. Signature Healthcare, where quality of life is their mantra. Located in the Arlington community of Erin, Tennessee. They can be reached at 289-4141 for any information you may need. From a dream to reality, Traditions First Bank. They can be reached at 289-5500. It doesn't matter whether it's a banking account, a checking account, buying a car, or a house there. Check them out. Houston County's only hometown bank. Children daily, whether it's a simple volleyball or show or anything, just to keep it on.
He worked for Time Magazine?
Yeah. Bailey's gonna be on the cover of Time Magazine. Hey, Hunter. Hey, here.
Hey, Sam.
We have a hole over here near Cody.
Bailey had to
Can you look back there? Now would you really tell them?
Yeah, that was 4 days. Wake up.
Y'all tell them you're gonna have to go in.
Okay. That's good.
Everyone's attention here. Don't see all the cameras. Here, start now. Stop. There's too many cameras. Okay, how about y'all look here? Just look at the boards under my feet. Look straight forward. I know. Your dad was judge up here. They ain't gonna come shiny in front of me. Carson?
5.07. 5.07. Congratulations, Hunter. Good job feeding cattle. All right. Let's get all that group together where we get the pictures. And the rest of you may want to go ahead and exit the ring and be getting back and getting your calves and getting ready for Class 1. We're going to have 6 classes here today in the show. The classes will be smaller than we've had in the last couple of years, be 7 to 8 calves, maybe 7, 6, 8 calves per class. I guess just 7 in each of the classes, the biggest classes. Well, thank you for your sponsorship for the Raider game.
We'll get in the picture with them.
Yeah, get your picture with them.
Tanya, you want to get a picture with Will in there? He sponsored it, if you don't mind. Yell that again. Oh, no.
This is our 29th show. Some of you were asking how many years we've had this show. We started it in 1984. It'll be 29th show that we're showing this year.
You okay here?
Yeah.
You done drug
Our
up?
judge today is going to be Professor from UT Martin, Jason Duncan. He is the livestock coach at UT Martin. Some of you youngsters here in the crowd may know him, or maybe a few UT students here. A lot of people here that's been to UT Martin. It's been through this program, been down to UT Martin and Ag and other programs. Jason, we're glad to have you with us today as a judge. Appreciate you coming on this wet day. we'll try to keep it dry best we can for a while. Okay, we'll be making other announcements, recognizing the people as we go in. I'm giving the children a little bit of a chance to get back, since they're out here in the ring, and get to their Ks for the first class. We'll have 7 Ks in the first class. I'll announce the K number and the who the exhibitors are as they come in the ring. We've got sort of narrow alley over there for the Ks to come in. So some of you older folks kind of watch and help the kids and Ks get through there, and let's don't get somebody pinched and run over in that narrow alley. Okay, let's go ahead and call for Class 1 to come into the ring. We will have 7 Ks in Class 1. These Ks are going to weigh, starting first K to come in will weigh 975, and the weight goes up to 1040. From 975 to 1040, about 70-75 pounds of weight difference in that class. As they come in, I'll try to give you the calf number and exhibitor number or exhibitor person that's exhibiting those calves as they come in. This class is going to be sponsored by Mr. Fred Parchman. Each of our classes will have a sponsor. Fred Parchman's been a sponsor of one of the classes for a number of years, so Fred will be sponsoring Class 1. Appreciate Fred's sponsorship.
Oh, you did? Okay. I didn't hear it. I was talking. I wouldn't have it. I like to talk.
Ringmasters today is going to be Clark Wilbur and Trevor Beard. So if you guys will sort of help them get started down that alley for the first time. And it's not a real wide area to come in or get caves out in. Okay, our first exhibitor is going to be calf number 71, shown by Anna Reedy. And second slot will be calf number 27, Carter Carey. Third slot is calf number 129, shown by Noah Parker. Next slot will be, in the fourth slot, will be Cheyenne Spencer with calf number 4. Fifth slot will be Victoria Coleman with calf number 5. Sixth slot will be calf number 34, shown by Bailey Alexander. And seventh slot will be calf number 8, shown by Catherine Coleman. 7 calves in our class. This is Class 1. This will be our ladder calves that will be shown today. As we progress into the other classes, the weights will go up.
Excuse me, Mr. Mike. There you go, bud. Doing good, Noah.
Just scratch right there, but if you get a, don't put your finger in, make it scratch it up. If you want to, buddy, just pull your cab right on over a little bit. Just pull it right over here. Hold your stick straight up and down. Right here you can. Put forward, please, straight ahead. And then just scratch his belly with that stick. You trained him on this thing. Step out front of him. See if you can scratch him. There we go.
Yeah, it does right now. The battery's going on it.
Is it? Okay. Well, we'll see. If it spooks them, we might have to do something different. Turn it down or something.
Yes. Hey guys, we're going to do a little talking some. I'll try to do as little as possible, but just want to convey a message that I'm really excited to be here today and thankful for all the support that's out there, because it does make a big impact on all these young folks you see out here in front of you today. And it's a little touchy. We're trying to get calves used to a really different environment, and I think everybody's doing really good so far. We may hold off on applause for multiple reasons, because we don't want to get anybody too excited. I may be a little bit too worried about that, but we're doing really good right now. And just to talk through what I'm looking for today, because these cattle are real world type of cattle for the most part, I'm just going to go out and try to figure out, in my personal opinion, which ones are going to be doing the best job in terms of grade or quality grade, and the best job in terms of yield grade, or which ones are going to have the most muscle and potentially going to grade the best on the rail. That means how much intermuscular fat they might have and how well they're going to eat. So all those things considered, there's a lot of good cattle out here. And we've got a small kind of a ring, and the young lady that I'm going to choose for first in this class is got a calf here on my far end.
A calf that looks like he's got a lot of growth. That's going to be you, young lady. You'll be number 1. Congratulations. A calf that's got plenty of growth. I like to see him have even more muscle, but he does have some shape to him. A calf that's plenty stout. A calf that I'd like to see even with more body out here. But of the calves we've got out here, I see one that looks like he's going to grow. He's going to have at least adequate muscle, and it looks like he's going to lay on some fat at least to a moderate level or moderate degree. And then after that, it gets a little more complicated. There's a few calves out here that I think have some advantages, but they are all very different advantages. I see a red calf right here. It's going to be really easy feeding, but at the same time, he may not grow as well. I've got a white calf right here. Looks like he's going to grow very, very well, but he may not fatten as easily. So it becomes basically a matter of opinion on my part. And I think I've got one here I feel pretty comfortable with as far as my class winner. And you're free to go ahead if you want to, young lady. Thank you for coming out. And after that, it gets very, very difficult. There's a striped calf here that I think has got some neat pieces to him. A calf that's going to be a little harder feeding. He's probably the one I feel the second most comfortable with out here as far as having some growth and potentially doing pretty good on the rail. You're going to be second today, young lady. Thank you for doing a good job. So as we sift everybody out, we're going to make more room and make it a little bit easier on everybody. Young man, if you just come on around, we'll have everybody come on around there. And then again, it gets again a matter of opinion. We got a black calf right here. It's going to be very easy feeding. One that's not going to have as much muscle necessarily, but one that's going to be very easy feeding. Another calf that's going to be very easy feeding that we would want to maybe have more growth. A smoke-colored calf here that looks a little flatter muscle, but probably going to grade well. Again, this white calf is going to have plenty of muscle to him. I think he's probably okay of the ones we got left. I think he's going to be one that yields pretty well. And I see that he's already starting to develop at least a little bit of fat pone through his brisket. So, young lady, you'll be in the next total. You'll be third. And thank you for bringing out your calf.
She's coming to you, Mama.
It's not. It's not. Who is it? I don't know.
I think from there I'm going to go ahead and use the young lady's black steer, a calf that's got some shape. Looks like he's probably going to do pretty well in terms of gain and putting on some finish at the same time. I like the young man's red steer next. A lot like that black calf, just not quite as much stoutness of bone, is not as much overall stoutness through the way he's made through his top and through his quarter. The next two calves are going to be calves that are going to be really easy feeding, but maybe not have as much muscle, and I'm going to go ahead and utilize the smoke-colored calf and then the Hereford marked calf. A really nice lineup here, guys. Thank you guys for bringing out your calves and doing this project. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. Good job.
Okay, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's your first class. Robbie, if you will give me your notes here, I'll go over the placings. This is Class 1. Again, sponsored by Fred Parchman, and our first place in that class is calf number 8, shown by Catherine Coleman. Congratulations, Catherine, on first place in Class 1. Second place is calf number 5, shown by Victoria Coleman. Third place, calf number 4, shown by Cheyenne Spencer. Fourth place, calf number 34, shown by Bailey Alexander. Fifth place is calf 129, shown by Noah Parker. Sixth place was calf 27, shown by Carter Carey. Seventh place was calf number 71, shown by Anna Reedy. Okay, congratulations to all of you. Good job getting our first class started out here. They did very well, Justin. Generally, in first class, they get a little bit rowdy and want to move around a lot, but not too much for that class. So maybe it's going to go well. All right, we'll give a moment for some of those kids who are having to be shown in Class 2 as well. Give them a minute to switch off and get to the next steer. Appreciate all of you coming out today, and it's an awful wet day to have a calf show, and the folks here have sure made a lot of quick changes and arrangements, and appreciate all of them doing that where we could be shown here. And appreciate Sam Fazell and all the work he's done. He built me and Robin a nice scaffold here where we could be away from the calves and be up on. Appreciate that. I was telling someone before, Sam and I go back a long way and done a lot of things together. I have been on structures that we have built or he's built that have fallen with us, so I hope that don't happen today. All right, Class 2's coming in. We'll have 6 calves in Class 2. First calf will be calf number 9, shown by Alexander Coleman. Next calf will be 144, shown by Mackenzie Bryant. Next calf will be calf 123, shown by Mary Mac Pitts. Fourth slotted calf will be calf 28, shown by Dalton Carey. Fifth slotted calf will be John Clay Coleman, which is calf number 3. And the sixth calf will be calf 137, shown by Charlie Carter. The 6 calves in Class 2, weight range is from 1105 to 1195. About a 100-pound weight break. Okay, we'll have some substitutions of some kids. I understand John Clay has got a broken leg, and he has a substitute show person. Class 2 is sponsored by Measures Bill Fazell. The Bill Fazell family has been long-time sponsors and supporters of this show program. Their kids went through the show program showing steers. Appreciate that sponsorship from the Mrs. Bill Fazell. As our judge takes a look at this class and makes his decision, I'd like to recognize some of the committees that help with the big show that work so much every year. Publicity Committee by Mike Mobley, Fred Parchman. Arrangements and setup, there's a whole bunch of folks. Jamie Fazell chairs that committee, and there's a bunch of committee folks that's listed in your show book. A lot of the parents and kids and a lot of people involved in this preparation for the show each year. Also, our Buyers Committee, a very important committee, chaired by Mr. Sam Fazell and a whole staff of folks that help him get these calves sponsored each year, and so we can have a good show and sale. Appreciate the work that Sam does with that and all the other many great things that he does with this show program. Okay. Appreciate Robert Parsman and his staff of folks that work with him, and use of these facilities here, and all the work that they do to get ready for this, and even after the show, the things that they do. Okay, here's a judge who talked about our second class.
In this particular class, I think we've got a really different set of cattle. I think than here we've got cattle that are extremely high quality, and I mean that from the standpoint of they're just good cattle, not from a quality grade standpoint, but they're just good cattle. They're a little more chilled out. They're a little able to be directed around the ring by the showman, and so we sorted them and ordered them in the way I like them, and we can talk a little bit about them as they go along. And feel free, I think these cattle here are doing pretty well, that at the end we can give a good round of applause for these young folks for doing such a good job. Class winner here, he's outstanding. You look at him, big body, thick, got adequate amount of cover already over him throughout, from brisket all the way back through his tail head and cod. A calf I think is going to easily grade low choice and going to have a big enough ribeye in him, and he's a high quality balanced kind of a calf. The calf we got in second here, the young lady's got, very nice in the profile. I like the length, I like the extension of that guy. He's one that has plenty of shape to him. He doesn't have quite that shape over his rib and loin, over his top, that our class winner does. I don't quite see as much muscle shape down low, but a nice individual in that second hole. Very, very nice pair. As we get down through these next four, I think they begin to be very competitive. The young lady I've got in third, I think of the ones remaining, that particular calf has shape, but the other ones have some muscle too. But that calf I see as being also, in this particular case, more structurally correct. He ends up being more mobile. Looks like he's going to grow a little easier because of that, and I hope he's going to depot fat just as easy as these first two calves as well. The calf we've got in fourth, one that as he stands, I like him pretty well. I like the depth that he has. I like some of the components that he has in terms of muscle shape. He's one that concerns me through his front end. He tends to get very straight through his shoulder, and as far as structural correctness, he's the one that I think has the biggest disadvantage from that standpoint. The remaining two, I like the young man here in the speckled shirt. His calf's just got more muscle thickness through his hip and quarter, and that calf we're ending out the class with, I think he's probably the easiest feeding calf out here. Certainly going to be one that you can lay some fat on, but would like to see him better balanced and have a little more muscle to him, but certainly one that's going to be a really high grading type of calf. Great job, guys. Let's give him a round of applause and a great job.
All right, that's class number two. First place in that class shown by Mary Mac Pitts, calf number 123. Mary Mac Pitts, we'll need to get her up and get a picture. Again, if there's someone here representing Mrs. Bill Frizzell to be in the picture, we appreciate you coming in and getting in the picture. Other placings in that class, second place class was calf 137, shown by Charlie Carter. Number 3 was John Clay Coleman, calf number 3. Fourth place was shown by Mackenzie Bryant, calf number 144. Fifth place was calf number 9, shown by Alexander Coleman. And sixth place was Dalton Carey with calf number 128. Congratulations to all of you on your placings. Good set of calves. Coming in next, that class, there'll be 6 calves in it also. That class will be sponsored by Mr. Donald Foster, another longtime sponsor of this program. His children also went through this show program. Grandchildren have been involved in it too. Okay, coming into the ring with calf number 1 will be Catherine Coleman. Next will be John Thomas Frizzell with calf number 111. Next will be Catherine Coleman, Victoria Coleman, with calf number 6. Followed by calf number 116, shown by Mary Mac Pitts. Calf 112 will be coming into the ring in the 5th slot, shown by Hunter Frizzell. And the 6th place calf, 6th slotted calf will be calf number 72 by Jordan Reedy. Have 6 calves in our class. We're missing Hunter, I believe. We should have 6 calves in the class. Mr. Judge, these calves are going to weigh from 12:05 to 12:30. So they're all pretty close set of calves in weight for you. About 25 pounds difference. Okay, here comes Hunter with calf number 112. Be taking the 5th slot. Ringmasters may want to help get your calves in the right slot. Your slot should be calf number 1 in first slot. Calf number 2 should be number 111. Calf number 3, or slot number 3 should be calf number 6, followed by calf 116, and the 5th slot should be calf 112, and then the 6th slot should be calf 72. As our 4-Hers are working this class, I'd like to recognize a person that always works in the background in this activity, and that's Mr. Tommy Corral, who's back in the back, along with, I guess, a staff of folks that he brings over to help work up these calves and get them ready for the show. And a bunch of other parents and workers are back there too, helping the kids get their class ready for the class. Tommy's been involved with every show with us every year. He's always been right here to help us in everything we do. We appreciate Tommy Corral and all the folks that worked with him back there and getting the calves fitted up. Appreciate Mike Davis over here too, filming for us. He's been doing that for the last few years. Mike, years ago when we first started this program, some of us tried to get film and video and so forth, and we were always disappointed in what we got. And you've done a good job in the last few years. We sure appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
It's very important to us. Some of us could raise calves, but we're not very good with video equipment.
I agree. I couldn't raise a cow if you asked me, begged me to.
Dear.
You don't have to put them all the way up. Just scratch them right there. Calm down. We'll try to figure it out.
Hey, Destiny, you want to climb that, you can get down in here. We're off the shot right here.
We'll let Valor know.
Okay.
I'm gonna speak.
I may.
You can always come through when it gets between classes and come in right at that.
Nobody wants to.
That was all in this earlier.
Just try to, when you get them in there, just scratch them. And don't do the whirly whirl.
Raising it for the long haul now.
We're all learning.
What about Reese? Does she like it at all?
She does.
Okay.
If you scratch your calves, guys, we'll get some experience in there. If you let them sit still, they'll kind of learn to like it, okay? If you don't have a stick, I guess it makes it harder. All right, we're close.
Again, we got a couple of really nice calves to start our class off with, and a nice lineup. Class winner here. He's a calf that is like the second in our last class, but he's got even more shape to him in this particular pair. He has more shape and muscle to his hip and quarter. Young man, you can go ahead and lead him on out if you want to. Really sharp looking from the profile. Has a nice show ring look, but I think he's got some practical real world applications too, because he's deep enough out here. I see some growth. I think he moves okay off both ends. Just a really, really nice, well put together steer from end to end. The one we've got in second, I think he's a production-oriented type of steer because he's so deep and so big bodied. Going to be a really easy feeding calf that's going to lay on fat readily, and young man doing a good job with that one. Doesn't quite have the muscle shape of our class winner, tends to narrow out his hip just a little bit in comparison. The two smoke-colored type calves we've got coming in next, of those two, this young lady's got one here, the darker of the two, just really powerful. I think that he's a calf that doesn't quite have the balance and some of the aspects as far as having some real shape to him, but I like how deep he is. I like how big and rugged he is, made through his bone. Really nice, fancy kind of calf. Not going to be quite as easy feeding. He looks a little bit higher in his flank, but a calf that I do like from the standpoint of having some bone and some muscle. This young lady's calf right here, this lighter colored smoke calf, very deep, very soggy in his look. A calf that we'd like to see maybe just extended out and have more muscle shape out through his hip compared to the calves that are above him. These next two calves I think are really nice from the standpoint that they are starting to be market ready kind of calves. They've got some cover over them, but I like to see more muscle thickness in both these calves to make them any higher in the class. Nice class. Let's give these young exhibitors a nice round of applause and show our appreciation.
Okay, third class winner is calf number 112, Hunter for sale. Congratulations, Hunter. This is sponsored by Donald Foster. Someone from Donald or someone from the family members, come and get in the picture, please. Come on, if you would, please. It gives us a better picture if we get sponsors in with our class winners. All right, Donald's making his way in. Eugene's coming too. Both of you come on, Donald. Come on, get in the picture. Okay, while they're taking a picture, I'll give you other class placings. In second place is calf number 111, shown by John Thomas Fazell. Third place, calf number 6, shown by Victoria Coleman. Fourth place, calf number 1, shown by Catherine Coleman. Fifth place was calf 116, shown by Mary Mac Pitts. Sixth place was calf 72, shown by Jordan Reedy. Okay, that's class number 3 and their placings.
Mark out 3.
Class number 4. Okay. All right, we'll have 6 calves in this class. Coming into the ring when the first slot will be calf number 145, Garrett Smith, exhibitor. Second slot will be calf 110, shown by John Thomas Fazell. Third slot will be calf 118, shown by Carson Pitts. Fourth slot will be calf 117, shown by Carson Pitts. Fifth slot will be calf 70, shown by Emily Reedy. Sixth slot will be calf number 7, shown by Alexander Coleman. His 6 calves in the class weight range will be from 1240 to 1255. So another very close class in weight range, very close, 15 pounds. Okay, class number 4, that is sponsored by, in memory of, Bobby and Sue Pitts. These buckets, y'all see me, one of my jobs up here today is pass the buckets across to Robin. The buckets are sponsored by the Coleman family for the class winners, right? And the nice lettering that's on the buckets, if everyone can see it as I'm holding up, that's shown by Diddle, or was done by Diddle Alsbrooks, and he did that sponsorship for us. Isn't that nice? Thanks, Diddle, for doing that for the kids.
Got sunshine here.
Yeah. Come back and
Yeah,
this.
freezing.
Hey everyone, if you get hungry or get thirsty, the Houston County Fair Group is selling sandwiches and drinks in the livestock office here, and so be sure and partake of that, participate in that.
Doing good, buddy. Doing good there. Scratch really good at that.
And everyone, if there's show books around in the office, if you haven't got a show book like I'm holding up here, real proud of that. All your moms and grandmoms sure want to get a copy of this. If the kids are showing, you want to keep this for keepsake. So be sure and get a show book, or anyone who wants a show book. Appreciate all your sponsors that's participating with ads in the show book and helping us out with sponsorship. Thank you very much for your help. The show book looks very good this year. Okay, here comes our judge. I believe he's going to ready to talk to fourth class.
A really exciting class winner we've got here. Just a truck, a massive guy from end to end, and then he's not only got the mass in terms of muscle and bone and body, but he's also got enough cover on him to make him just a really nice, complete, market-ready kind of steer. I think he's going to do really good on the rail, at least from a visual standpoint. If genetics are there, then I think he's going to do very well in terms of quality, and you can obviously see how well he's going to do in terms of cutability and yield. Good job, young man. Nice calf, well presented. The calf we've got in second, he really follows that type and kind. He doesn't quite have that overall stoutness and mass to him over his top, and doesn't quite have that overall balance from front, middle, and rear 1/3, all those being relatively equal like our class winner, but I think a really nice, stout, powerful kind of calf. I also like to see him just a little bit better in the way he's made through his feet and legs comparatively, but a very nice pair to start this class off with. Two really nice calves that these young folks can be proud of. The one we got in third, I think he's a calf. The ones remaining, he's the one out here that I feel the most comfortable with, of the ones remaining having muscle and finishes together combined, because this white calf is obviously thicker, but he's the one that I feel a little bit more concerned about being able to gain and lay on fat and be able to reach that low choice grade in the right amount of time, and I don't think he would do so at this particular time frame. The black calf, I think, has the advantage in terms of being grading low choice, and that's why he gets in that next slot, that third slot. Again, the white calf, thick, going to be high cutability kind of calf, really growthy guy. Lacks a little bit of shape through his lower quarter, and I don't know if he's going to quite reach that low choice grade today. The next black calf, I think he's one out here that it has some finish on him, just not quite as much muscle. Appreciate the young man doing a good job working with that steer. He's got him fed pretty well. The young lady's red calf, an easy doing, deep-bodied calf. Is just really soft. He's one that's going to be really economical from the feeding standpoint, but as far as cutability, we'd just like to see some more muscle to go along with all the finish he's got.
Okay, congratulations. We're sponsored by, in memory of Bobby and Sue Pitts. So if someone from the Bobby and Sue Pitts family would come and get in the picture, we'd sure appreciate that. That's how Laura's telling me that's Bobby's grandson, Bobby and Sue's grandson, that happened to win that class. How about that? Also in second place is the calf 118, shown by Carson Pitts. Third place goes to calf 110, shown by John Thomas Fazell. Fourth place, calf number 7, shown by Alexander Coleman. Fifth place was taken with calf 145 by Garrett Smith. And our sixth place class slot is in the class is calf number 70, shown by Emily Reedy. Okay, that's our 6 calves for class 4. Congratulations to all the exhibitors for your placings. Okay, class number 5 will be coming into the ring. We will have 7 calves in class number 5. Our first exhibitor, calf number 157, Peyton Christensen. Second exhibitor, calf number 47, Brittany Smith. And the third slot will be with calf 55 is Lane Rumfelt. And fourth slot will be Haley Roby with calf number 52.
Brittany, over here. Move your calf in so they can get in.
Since we got some more cattle, we can go through some more around that How you doing, buddy?
Okay, there comes Haley. All right, and the fifth slot will be calf number 48. That'll be shown by Cody Smith. Sixth slot also will be shown by Cody Smith. That will be calf number 49. And in our seventh slot with calf number 143, and that calf will be shown by Garrett Smith.
Scratch it real slow. Real slow and easy. That's all about. Tell you what, buddy. Keep you out of harm's way. Let's have you come straight ahead.
Okay, this is Class 5. We have 7 calves in Class 5. They weigh beginning at 1290 to 1320. Class 5 is sponsored by in memory of Edward Coleman.
You got it figured out. Good job, buddy.
Top on the game, so Gina's.
Where you at? Just stretch your ass. So like to left.
Good job, take care of that speed. Like a boss.
Tell you what, buddy, your calf pretty broke. Pull it back around this way. So we can see. Yeah, just a little bit right there.
I'd like to remind you later on this afternoon, after the show is over with, we'll have these foragers will sell their calves to the sponsors that sponsor their calves. And if you'd like to participate in sponsorship of these calves, see Mr. Sam Purcell over there or some of his committee. They'll get you lined up to sponsor a calf or help sponsor a calf. I think our judge is ready to talk this class.
We'll try to sort through them and make sure everybody gets in and out of here safe and the calves have a good experience. That's the main thing, is the calves have a good experience so that the next time around they'll remember it was okay. So that's my goal. Young lady, you're going to be number 1. You can go ahead and just pull straight forward. Congratulations. I think the calf that out here in this deal, he's the calf that has some body to him, and he's not explosive in terms of how much muscle he's got. But I think just a nice all-around complete kind of calf that could have more muscle thickness, but I think in this deal he's just really high quality and got enough to him. We're still doing good. Calf right here, we just go ahead and pull him up. Yeah, get him up out of the way. You can pull him on down if you want to, so we can get these other cattle out. From there, it gets pretty challenging. I think the calves they're pretty similar, and it's certainly just a matter of my opinion, which doesn't amount to a whole lot at the end of the day, really, but it's still fun. So we're going to have a calf right here that I think has got plenty of muscle to him, but he's fairly hard. And what I mean by hard is he's not got a lot of finish on him. Doesn't look like he's a really market-ready kind of a calf, but he's getting there. And so what that does is that leads me to lead this young man right here in the pink shirt to come in. We'll go ahead and have that calf second, because he's not a calf that is just really, really thick, but I think out here he's got enough muscle, got enough finish on him today that he's going to go ahead and be second behind that young lady. And again, it gets very, very challenging, gets very, very competitive, and again, it's just my humble opinion. The young lady over there, on that corner over there, has got a calf that looks really nice from the side. Like to see him have more muscle, but he does have some finish on him. These two calves are a really contrast to me. They're very, very different. Young lady's calf right here, honey, if you go ahead and pull that calf up where I can see him a little bit better. He's a calf that you like from a standpoint. He's going to be really, really market ready, but doesn't have enough finish. So behind this young man in the pink, if you would come right back over here, we're going to go ahead and use this young lady right here for third.
Thank you.
This young man right here for fourth. And then from there, we've got just a few calves. Sir, you're going to be fifth. You're going to be sixth. You're going to be seventh, young lady. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's our fifth place class.
You ain't gonna need it right now.
This calf is sponsored by a memory of Mr. Edward Coleman. So we'd like for someone from the Coleman family to come and be a part of the picture, if you would, please. And we'll have your placings here in just a minute. Okay, this class was first place in this class was by Peyton Christian with calf number 157. Congratulations, Peyton, with your first place calf, calf 157. Okay, taking second place, calf 49, Cody Smith. Third place goes to calf 52, shown by Haley Roby. Fourth place goes to Lane Rumpelt with calf 55. Fifth place goes to Cody Smith with calf 48. And six, Robin, I'm looking for six. We got two fourths. We need to check this. Come on. Sixth place. Check your sixth place. All right, seventh place was by Brittany Smith, and we've got a mistake on the records between fourth and sixth place in that class. We'll get it straightened out and make an announcement on that in a minute. Laura will find out for us.
Fourth was Gary. Fifth was Lane.
Lane was fifth.
Get it later.
We'll get it later and we'll get it straightened out. All right, we're ready for class number 6. There'll be 7 steers in class number 6.
Come right here. You're going to go straight in there.
Coming in the ring first With calf 44 will be Caitlin Anderson. She is followed by Charlie Carter with calf 136. Next will be Brittany Smith with calf number 50. Next will be Hunter Fazell with calf 113. Followed by Merrimack Pitts with calf number 122. Then followed by Haley Roby with calf number 53. And in the 7th slot will be Lane Rumpelt with calf 54. 7 calves in class number 6. The calves weigh from a range of 1,345 to 1,480 pounds. This is our 6th class. This is our final class. And this class is sponsored by Eugene and Susan Foster. Class number 6. These exhibitors will be taking their steers on to the Junior Butter Beef Show, which is held in Clarksville, Tennessee. The date of that show is the 2nd Tuesday of May. It's always on that date, and that date will be the 14th. They'll weigh the steers in on Monday the 13th and have activities late that afternoon and that night with the beef show. And then the show itself will be on Tuesday the 14th, starting about 8 o'clock in the morning at the new beef show arena that we have up on the north side of Clarksville now.
Which demos do you want?
another really nice class. And class winner, he's just really nice, really good. He's a truck, massive and thick and powerful, and a good from a carcass merit standpoint on grade and yield. Calf we got in second, not quite as much of him, but he's still a very nice calf on his own. It's certainly a class winner type of calf. He just gets overpowered in this particular case. Not as much mass in terms of muscle, not as much overall body, not quite as easy a feeding calf. I'm sure he's a very, very nice, high-quality individual on his own. Just kind of gets beat in this case. The calf we got in third, real practical type of calf. He's one that's real market ready. He's got plenty of fat depot. You see through his brisket, flank, and cod. A really nice, complete kind of calf. Not quite as much balance, not as much shape in his upper hip. The calf we've got in fourth, he's the calf out here that's probably lacking in muscle. But of the ones remaining, he has at least balance, he's good bodied, and he's certainly market ready. And that's why he gets in that next hole, because he does have enough fat to potentially let grade low choice. And that's why some of these other calves kind of get sifted down for the end of the class. But a very, very nice calf, just need more time on feed. Young lady's calf's got plenty of shape, but he does need more time on feed. But he's getting there. He's getting closer all the time. You can see some shape and thickness through the center portion of his quarter. These two Hereford marked calves, they just need more time. They're a little light in maturing types of cattle. But I really appreciate both these young folks for bringing out some nice Hereford marked steers. I think this calf right here is simply got just more shape and power than the young lady's calf. Just needs more muscle through that lower quarter.
Okay. Class 7. This first place in Class 7, or Class 6, I'm sorry. Number calf 122, shown by Merrimack Pitts. Congratulations, Merrimack. Second place in this class is by Hunter Frizzell, calf 113. Third place was Brittany Smith with calf number 50. Fourth place was Charlie Carter with calf 136. Fifth place, Caitlin Anderson with calf 144. Sixth place was Lane Rumfelt with calf 6. And seventh place, Haley Roby with calf number 53. This class was sponsored by Eugene and Susan Foster. Okay, we're ready for our championship. And we will need all the first place calves back in the ring for the championship. They should come in order in classes in which they were shown. Class 1, 2, 3.